guys, we're doing something completely different today. Hey, I have missed you. Do you see that stain? I was trying to, what have I been doing? I think it was one of my makeup brushes. I was just trying to switch position of it. So I stained my night robe, but that's okay, okay? So tonight, we're gonna be doing my face nighttime routine because it's literally midnight. Um, so yeah, I know you guys. I'm sorry I've been away. I promised that I was gonna go live today, and here I am. What am I dropping? Oh wait, you guys, I'm dropping my. I just dropped. There's this pen I wanted to show you guys. I'll grab it later. It's a pen for stains and stuff. Are you excited for the fall? Yes, I am. I am. I have been avoiding the sun too, Bintu, but then last week I I was at the beach with my legs out the whole time. I was terrified. Oh my goodness. So tonight I'm gonna show you guys what my nighttime routine, my nighttime face routine looks like. 2 lives ago, I showed you guys my daytime face routine. So I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to gather, then we can get started. Hey y'all, I have all my ingredients here. And then today I will show you all the supplements that I take. I have them here. I have to take my bedtime supplements. Um, they are all here. So we're gonna go through them together. I have to take my bedtime supplements, and then I have some empties that I'll have to show you guys tonight. Hi, I have some empties I'm gonna show you guys tonight. So first things first, because I have acne, I always make sure that I start with my treatments. So when I'm done in the shower, your pores are open, your skin is fresh, you always want to go with the treatment serums first. So I'm just gonna remove my rings here so we can, my hands are not in the way of doing this. You guys, my apologies. I know I had said I'm like, what, 2 hours late? Jeez, that's so me. So I usually like to start with the treatments first. I need my clips so I can, this is a wig by Stacy Benz. I'm just gonna use my clips to clip the hair out of my face. Yes, and then we can get started. Okay, so I have my little mirror in front of me, so if you see me looking downwards, that is what I am doing. So we're just gonna move the bangs out of the way. So the first thing that I always do after taking a shower is I start with my salicylic acid serum. This is my second bottle of the salicylic acid serum, and I absolutely love it. If you have acne prone skin, please try this salicylic acid 2% serum by The Ordinary. So at some point I thought they had changed the formulation. It was kind of like in a darker bottle and it was more oily. I did not like that at all, so I went to another Ulta where they still had this water-based formula, and I got it over there. I think I got a few bottles just so it can last me for the next couple months. So what I do is I just rub it together. This is what it will look like. It's going to lather a little bit, and this is for my acne, so I just apply that all over. I have this one giant acne on my double chin. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's the end of the morning, you guys. My upstairs neighbors, do you hear that stomping? And as we go, you're gonna notice my face will turn red as we go, but that's because my skin is so light, so when there's any friction on my skin, it turns red, but I'm fine. Don't worry about it. So that is the first thing that I do as my base. Please like the video. The second thing I do is I go with my strong lightening cream. This is what I do at night. During the day, I'm going to link the live in which I did my daytime face routine. So this is what I do at night, okay? So this cream is called Craft. This is called Craft Beauty Cream. This is what it looks like, okay? It's called Craft Beauty Cream. This is a very strong cream, okay? It works like a charm. This Shelly is very effective. So if you want to make your face brighter, like really, really, really extra bright, then you can go ahead and use this one. So this is actually stronger than the Even White. You guys remember when I was using Even Whites? Hi, Sarah. Hey, Mike. Remember when I was using Even White? So yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna take a few. So around my jawline is where I have the most acne and dark spots and discoloration. So I make sure that I really apply it on those areas. So let's just go ahead and rub it in. And if you notice that I am not going around my eye circles, okay? My eye areas, I'm not going around there, because when you do that, the skin around there is very thin and products like this are super strong. So when you do that, the skin becomes even thinner, and so it's very easy for you to get sunburns. Very, very easy, okay? Let me go ahead and apply this on my forehead. All right. The cream is called Crave. I say it in French. It's called Crave, but in English it's Crave, right? Even though the word crave in French is not necessarily craft. Long story. But it's Crave. Crave, Crave. It's Crave Beauty Cream. All right, so we're done with that. Now the last thing we're gonna do, this is literally all what I do on my face at night. The last thing we're gonna do is apply hyaluronic acid. Now we're going to apply hyaluronic acid on the eye areas. I have gotten so many questions about, May, what do you do for your eye areas? I promise you, I don't do anything for my eye circles. I use hyaluronic acid, that's all what I do. So I'm going to apply hyaluronic acid on both sides. So just make sure this is not touching your skin. That's very unhygienic. So I'm going to catch them, rub them together under my eyes like that. Make sure I'm applying it on my entire eye circle, under the eye, on the eyelids, eyebrows, the whole 9 yards, okay? So that is what I do. And that's it. That's literally my nighttime routine. That's it. Okay, this is what I use at night. So there is a catch. If you want excess performance from this cream, which honestly you don't need to, yes, I got it from Mira has it, but I also sell this as well. I have about 3 pieces left. So yeah, I also sell this. You can hit me up on either Instagram or WhatsApp. I'm going to leave the link to my WhatsApp number, so you can hit me up there. I will respond to you tomorrow after work, so tomorrow evening. So if you want to make this cream even stronger, which honestly you don't have to, because this cream on its own is super duper strong, but if you're one of those people who really want to enhance the performance of this cream, you can add apple tube. Do not mix the Vit tube in this container. This is what it looks like. It's a shelly. Do not mix it in here. What you will do is you will put the Vit, you put it like half a pea size. Put it in your palm like that. Take the cream, put it in there, mix it, and apply it on your face just as I have showed you. You can either use that or you can use Koji Clear, the lemon Koji Clear. So you can use lemon Koji Clear, you can use Vit, you can use Fea, you can use Topi Clear cream. Okay, yes. So that's literally all what I do on my face at night. And then I think I kind of, my lipstick is a little smudge. I have a little bit of gloss there before we start looking into our supplements. Yay! It's 25 bucks and $5 shipping. So that'll leave you at $30. Okay, so I'm gonna redo my hair like that. And then let's get into, you guys, this wig is by Stacy Benz. I'll also leave her information. I'll also leave her information in the description box. So let's get into our next thing here, which is our supplements. All right, so the good thing about when you're done doing your face, when you're done using this face cream, good thing is you don't need to wash your hands like you would when if you had used you don't need to wash your hands like you normally would if you had used a body lotion, if you had applied your full body lotion, right? With this one, if you use this face cream on your hands and you use hyaluronic acid, you can just, after you've I'm confusing you guys. Okay, let me take that from the top. When you get out of the shower, right, you apply your lotion. The best way to maintain your knuckles is to wash your hands. So after you wash your hands, right, after you wash your hands, then you start applying your face treatments. Do not use the same hands that you apply lotion on your body and start applying creams on your face. You always make sure you wash your hands first, because the lotion that goes on your body is super strong, and if you've pro-mixed it, it's even stronger. So make sure that you wash your hands and then you start doing your face treatments. When you are done doing your face treatments, you don't need to wash your hands anymore, because face creams are super mild. You can just rub it in your hand, apply it on your knuckles like this. Hi Mustafa, apply it on your knuckles like that, okay, and you're good to go. Just rub it on your hands, you are good to go for the night. All right, okay, so now I'm gonna take my supplements. I'm gonna show you guys the supplements that I take. This is my glutathione, which I also sell. This glutathione, there's been a price increase, tariffs and whatnot. So now, at first I would ship you this glutathione for free, but now I have to add shipping to it. Now you have to pay for shipping because, baby, my supplier, my distributor also hiked up the price. So blame Trump. So I take this, okay, and then I take my collagen, vitamin C, and glutathiones. This pill is super duper nice. If there's anyone here who has bought this pill for me, I'm always sold out of this. If there's anyone who has bought for me, please give your testimonies or give your reviews in the chat, okay? These pills are super nice, they're highly concentrated, and they absorb. The only difference, the differences between glutathione pills, vitamin C pills, is the absorption rates. If you take these pills and they are not able to absorb in your stomach is not able to absorb it, then your result will be a little slow. So if the concentration is high and the absorption rate is super duper high, then you will see really, really good results for your supplements. Child, this bangs. Stacy, your bangs are about to blind me. So you will see really, really good results for your supplement. So I'm going to take glutathione right here. So the glutathione that I sell comes with 100 tablets, okay? Usually all glutathione, they come 60. Some of them come 30, but this one comes 100. So that means that it drastically reduces the amount of products that you're going to buy per month. This will last you a whole month, just this one bottle, okay? If you're taking two, at night, 2 in the morning, 2 at night, this will last you the whole month. If you're taking 3, I don't know the math to that, but it'll be cutting it close. So I'm going to take 2 pills of my glutathione, and then I'm going to take 2 pills of my pure vitamin C, glutathione, and collagen. So I'm gonna take 2 pills of that. Now I had explained, this is what it looks like. So I had explained to you guys that when you're taking your supplements, always make sure that you have 1 mineral in your supplements, okay? Always make sure that you have 1 mineral in your soup. I love the hair. Hi, first time. Hello, hello, roses. Always make sure that you have, you guys just give me a second here. Okay. You're asking if this is a perk? I don't do drugs. This is a wrong place to be asking for drugs, okay? I don't do drugs. So if you're all about whatever you want, you're not gonna find it here. There are no drugs over here. These are supplements, okay? So yeah, please go elsewhere with that, crackhead. Anywho, so I have my vitamin C right here, the itty bitty yellow ones, the ones that are a little longer. Then I have my glutathione back there. So now I was just saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was saying that whenever you're taking your supplements, you need a mineral to go alongside it. This is I cannot believe I forgot. I drink this all the time. I literally just forgot. You guys are annoying me. All these trolls are annoying me. I usually don't notice y'all, but y'all are getting on my nerves today because I literally just forgot the name of this thing. And I have showed you guys this before. And because it's not in its bottle, and I'll tell you why it's not in its bottle. The bottle, I get it from Now Foods. Is it Now Foods? Yeah, Now Supplements. The bottle, they changed it. It doesn't have like a ton cap like that. It has one of those weird ones that you press. And when I press it, there's still a little bit of air going in because the cover never ever just presses all the way. It never snaps all the way. So you guys, when I remember, I'm gonna tell you guys. Maybe if I put it on my palm, I remember. So this is a capsule, okay? It's a mineral, it's a capsule. Oh, jeez, Louise. This is what it looks like. If I remember in the course of the video, I'm gonna tell you guys, all right? So there's that, and another thing that you need in your supplements is vitamin E, okay? So I'm gonna add 1 vitamin E. I bought this vitamin E from Walgreens. This is it, vitamin E. So I'm gonna take 1 of that. I'm going to take vitamin B12. So this is B12. I'm going to take 1 of that as well. So see, this is B12, the maroon one. And then I'm going to take vitamin A. So that is everything that I add to my supplements. I'm going to take vitamin A, okay? I cannot believe I just forgot the name of that mineral. Jeez. I swear, I promise I will remember before this life ends. If I don't, I will put it in the description box. Goodness gracious. Does this ever happen to anyone else? Where you just really forget things? And then the last thing that I drink is my oil of oregano. Oregano oil. So my oregano oil, this is perfect for your gut health. It helps with digestion. It helps to cleanse the gut. So it's really, really good. I take 2 of this oregano twice a day. Oregano oil gel pills, soft gels. So for the vitamins, for vitamin A and vitamin E, you only take it once a day. So I did not take it earlier today. So I'm taking it now. But if you had already, let's say you had already taken your vitamin E and vitamin A and your vitamin B12 in the morning, please do not take it again at night. It's one of those supplements that you only get to take once a day. Please do not overdo that one, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this with my coconut water. Just because I don't want to go get some water, I'm really lazy. Oh my gosh. I'm drinking from the box. It's so ghetto. Okay. Oh wait, I need to put this in my mouth first. So I always put my supplements in my mouth first, then I drink the liquid or water. So see, let's drink. All right, perfect. I'm gonna follow with my straw because I couldn't do it with my straw. It's just weird. So those are the supplements I take. Remember all the vitamins once a day, okay? Everything else twice a day. Now I do have this prescription medication that I take. This was prescribed to me by my dermatologist. This is spironolactone. So she started me with 25 milligrams for acne. So I take twice a day. So one in the morning, one at night. I just completely forgot. I should have taken it with all the other medicines. It was right in front of me and I forgot. So I've been on it for, this is my 2nd week. So I will be back in her office at the end of next month so she can, you know, just take a look at my face and see how my acne is doing, because I do, let me drink this first before I continue yapping. So I do have hormonal acne. So I have struggled with my acne for so long. If you've ever had acne, you know what I'm talking about. I've struggled with my acne for so long. I treat the acne, it comes back. I treat it, it comes back. I keep treating it, it keeps coming back. So the acne treatments that I use, they work. Oh my God, they work. From the toners to the soap, they work. However, because it is hormonal acne, so it's coming from the inside out, the acne is constantly making an appearance. Like, my acne is very reoccurrent. Every now and then it gives me a break. I had to change my entire diet because my face was so rough. I had to change my entire diet. I started taking a cleansing juice, which I'm also going to leave a link to that video in the description box. That's how my face became this clear. And when I say clear, to me, this is clear. This might not be clear to some people, but if you've ever suffered with cystic acne, hormonal acne, and just chronic acne altogether, this is a win. This is a major win. So to me, this is the best my face has ever been in about 9 years, because my trouble started when I moved to this country. This is the best my face has ever been since I moved to the States. So this is a win for me. It might not be a win for you because you still see blemishes and other things, but it is a win for me. So I just really got tired of dealing with the acne. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to a derm. I had gone before to ask for I wanted them to put me on, one of my dermatologists to put me on isotretinoin, but for one reason or another they said no, so it couldn't work. So now I went back. I think it's been 2 years since I lastly went. I struggle my face by myself. I'm doing all of these topical things that are really, really good, like they're working. If I didn't have acne, my face would be like the sun. The glow would be blinding if I didn't have acne, reoccurrent acne. So finally I went to a new dermatologist. So the last one I went to, they didn't even take time to like examine my face and whatnot, and I told them I wanted isotretinoin, and they were like, oh no, and that was it. That was such a horrible experience. So I have a new dermatologist. I went to a different dermatologist, and she took one look at my face. She was looking at my jawline right here and then on my neck, and she was like, yes, you have hormonal acne. That's why you mostly have the acne is really, really bad on your jawline and under your neck area, and sometimes on your temples right here. She's like, yeah, you have hormonal acne. I'm gonna prescribe you spironolactone. And then yeah, but there's a catch with this spironolactone. You guys. So okay, this medication will give you nausea. Medication will give you nausea like 24/7. But if you're not, it will give if you're not in a vehicle or a train or flying, you will be fine. Like you will barely notice it. But if you get into a moving vehicle or a plane or a train, you're going to have really, really, really bad motion sickness. Like it's going to be so bad. That is one of the side effects that I am just noticing, and it's only been 2 weeks. I traveled last week, and my friend and I, we had to go places, we had to drive to places. So I was so nauseous. Like I literally had my head outside the out of the car window like a little poodle. I had my head out like that just because I wanted fresh air. It was so bad. And then I had my little portable fan. Like I was just, using it for, to just make me feel better. I'll put it so close to my face because I needed fresh air. If not, I was gonna throw up. I think I actually threw up at some point. But yeah, that's one of the side effects of spironolactone. So if you were looking forward to get it, just know that that's one of the things that will happen. Okay, so as you know, I wear fragrance to sleep. So tonight I'm going to wear Ralph Lauren. Is this for her? Woman. This is Woman by Ralph Lauren. This is what I'm gonna wear tonight. This is so cool. I freaking love this cover. It reminds me of those fancy lighters or those fancy whiskey flasks. I don't drink, so this makes me feel like a whiskey flask, so that's enough for me. So I apply them on my pulse points like that, and then apply some there. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna apply it on my inner elbows, okay? This smells so good. The sillage is insane. All right. Do you guys wear fragrance to sleep? You should if you don't. It's the best thing ever. And also, the lotion, these skin lightening lotions, especially the ones that I make, they're so potent. The ones I use are so potent because I use a ton of stuff in it, so they don't usually smell the the greatest. They don't usually smell that good. So I have to use my Bath and Body Works. Then I have to use a ton of Bath and Body Works body mist. Then I wear fragrances to sleep. Also, I just love fragrances, so why not? All right, now I will show you guys my empties. These are my empties the for 2 months. So these are my empties for um what was last month? For June and July. These are my empties for June and July. Okay. So we're gonna start with the hygiene products first, and then we're gonna move on to the skincare products. Super important, okay? So for the hygiene products, I started using something amazing. What's your current favorite Bath and Body Works? Um, I love something is happening to me. I don't remember stuff. I love Night of a Thousand Wishes. I love Lost in Santa, and then I love Pink Obsession. Those are like my favorites right now. Oh my god, hi Bill. Hey. All right, so let's get started with these hygiene products. Then we're gonna move on to the skincare empties. So the first hygiene products that I used the last month and the month before that. This one literally I just ran out of this. This TheraBread is my favorite brand for mouthwash. Like they have it all. I've been using them for years now. Never have failed me. I started using TheraBread because I cannot do regular mouthwashes. If you suffer the same thing as me, please show of hands, okay? Show of hands if regular mouthwashes burn your mouth. I could never use Listerine. The amount of alcohol in Listerine is enough to disinfect a deep wound. I don't even understand how people use Listerine. The first time I used Listerine, it burnt my mouth so bad. I had blisters in my mouth. So I stopped, I didn't use Listerine anymore. I thought, okay, let me use Crest. Same thing, it burns my whole mouth. I had blisters everywhere. The roof of my mouth, my tongue, like my inner jaws, like it was so bad. So I started digging around and doing some research, and then I found out that TheraBread is perfect. It has no alcohol in it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. So I bought it, I tried it, and I was hooked instantly. This one is new to me. I just started using this one. So this is the pre-brush. So this is the plaque control pre-brush oral rinse. This is what it looks like. It's like a turquoise bottle. So normally you use your mouthwash after brushing your teeth. Some people use mouthwash before. I use my mouthwash after brushing my teeth. But you use this one. You switch with this one first before brushing your teeth. Then you can use your mouthwash, which takes me to my actual mouthwash that I use. I use the Invigorating Icy Mints. This is a dentist. This is a Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. Fights bad breath for 12 hours. And then this one helps fight plaque gingivitis for 24 hours. So this is the combo that I use. This is amazing. This is a family size, as you can see. This is the one I always use. I'll get a smaller one if I'm going on a trip or anything like that. So this one, okay? So those are my first empties, my hygiene empties for this month. Second one is, this is so embarrassing, you guys. Does anyone else cut open their toothpaste? I don't care if I become a millionaire tomorrow. I am cutting open my toothpaste, okay? So this is a toothpaste. This is my toothpaste that I use. I have had people comment on my videos and even send me messages on Instagram and sometimes on WhatsApp telling me, May, your teeth is so white. This is what I use, okay? This is Arm & Hammer. This is Arm & Hammer TheraBread. So it's a collaboration between TheraBread and Arm & Hammer. So this is such an amazing toothpaste, okay? It has baking soda in it. It works for anti-cavity. It's just amazing. This combo right here will give you the freshest breath, okay? For about 12, 14 to 16 hours. And then before you go to bed, you use this again. I promise you, you will not have morning breath. I promise you, like I stake my life on it, you will not have morning breath. Like you just will not have morning breath. Okay, let me make sure. Have you tried Rapid Clear Oil? Works like a no. I have not tried Rapid Clear Oil, but I know of the lotion, and the lotion is pretty good. It's one of those lotions that I'm hoping to get my hand on one day. Okay, our next hygiene empty here today is my deodorant. This is one of my favorite Nivea um, deodorant. This one is the Pearl and Beauty Quick Dry Deodorant. It has like a nice mauve, like a very subtle baby pink bottle. This smells so nice. It has a soft powdery scent, and let me tell you, this will last, okay, all day. I don't sweat much in my pits. This will last. This lasts me all day. Excuse me. I can apply this in the morning and I will be fine at like 9 p.m. at night. I don't even need to reapply. This is really, really good. And it is 48 hours protection. So get this. It is on Amazon. I usually buy mine from one of the retail stores. I'll buy it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Burlington or Ross. One of those stores, they always have it. So this is really, really good. All right, now let's move on to the skincare stuff. Our next empty today for skincare is my Olay Retinol Serum Complex Renewing Body Wash. You guys, do not sleep on this body wash. I'm actually still using it right now. I have a new one in my bathtub. Do not sleep on this body wash. This is such an amazing body wash. This body wash will even your skin out. It removes dead skin cells. When you start using this body wash, you will see your skin start to peel. You will have some micro exfoliation happening because this has retinol. This repairs the skin. One of my secrets that I share all the time, but for some reason nobody listens to me, everybody's just obsessed with bleaching this and bleaching that, is to get repair and moisturizing products. This does not only moisturize, it repairs the skin barrier. Lightening and bleaching creams and products that we use to have a lighter complexion damage the skin barrier. It really damages your skin barrier. It gives you thin skin. So you cannot always use those things. You cannot have bleaching lotion, bleaching scrub, bleaching soap. Everything is bleaching, bleaching, bleaching. You will destroy your skin. This is what I use, okay? My lotion mixtures is so strong. My scrub is super strong. So I need to balance it out. So I use this. If I'm not using this, I'll show you the other one that I use. If I'm not using that, I'm using other shower oils. This is the only body wash that I use. Most of the times I use shower oils, but this is really good. I have also spoken about this in one of my shorts. I was talking about how to revamp your skin, how to treat a damaged skin. You need this. Let me put it in the screen so you really close the screen so you can see. This is the Olay Renewal Retinol Serum Complex Body Wash. This is really, really good. Like, I swear by this. I swear by this. You can even pro mix this. You can actually pro mix this. Put a good, strong lightening or bleaching lotion into this, okay? When I say lotion, I mean like toner. They call it in French, lotion tonique. But in English, it's a toner. Get a good lightening toner and mix it into this. Only mix it in your hand when you're about to use it and wash your body with it. I don't do that. I don't mix anything into this because I need this to balance my skin out. I use so many strong lightening and bleaching skincare products that I need something to just balance out the equation. So this is what I use. This is extremely good, you guys. Do not sleep on this Olay body wash, this retinol body wash. Don't sleep on any retinol body wash, but this one is the best. And I'm talking from personal experience. Yes, you can add la 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 toner to it. You can add any toner that you want, depending on the results you want to see. But please grab this and use it. Okay, not, you cannot do everything lightening, everything bleaching. The reason why my skin is the way it is because I find that balance. Okay, I also incorporate moisturizing skincare items in my routine. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the other body wash that I also used during June and July, and the first or the beginning of August as well. This is the Naturium Glow Getter Multi Oil Body Wash. One of my favorite body washes are oil body washes, like body oils. I really love those. So what I have three favorite body oils. I have this one, I have La Roche-Posay, and I have CeraVe. Turns out I also have CeraVe here, but I'm gonna get to it. This is super good because I bleach my skin, I lighten my skin. Lightening products tend to dry your skin out. So this replenishes the moisture on your skin. This seals moisture on your skin. It has humectant in it, it has glycerin, it has oils in it. It has what's that? Oh, it has squalene and glycerin in it. One of the famous ingredients is on shower oils or oil-based washes are glycerin, because it's that glycerin that hydrates the skin, that locks in moisture, because it is an emollient. It locks in moisture into your skin. Okay, so this one, love it, love it. I am waiting for the holidays so I can buy. The last time I bought this, I bought a lot of it because it was the holidays. I waited, I think it was it 4th of July? No, it was some holiday it was the holidays last year. So I'm always waiting for holiday sales to get this. So I'm waiting for maybe Halloween or some other national holiday that's coming. Maybe Labor Day or something, then I'm gonna pick a few bottles of this. Get this, you will love it. If you have a sensitive nose, no problem, because you can barely smell anything. This is almost fragrance free. You can barely smell anything. Who can use this body wash? Anyone. Anyone. Even teenagers can use this. Anyone can use it. It has natural ingredients with glycerin and squalene oil being at the top. So anyone can use this. A next shower gel that I use a lot, or I used in the last 2 months and beginning of this month, is CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil. Okay, CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful oil. Tiffany, it's a wig. I apply some wig oil on it. So CeraVe, I have been raving about this this body oil, this oil, shower oil. I've been raving about this for years now. So if you have not tried this yet, it is entirely up to you. Okay, you have yourself to blame. And I'm also going to compare prices of these three body washes, but I will get there. So this also has squalene oil. Okay, it has squalene, and it also doubles as a makeup remover. So a lot of people only use this for their face. I use it for my entire body because it is a cleanser. Okay, America is so strange. When they say cleanser or skincare, people only focus on their face. What happens to the rest of your body? Anyway, I digress. So it's a foaming oil. This is so hydrating. Oh my goodness. This is so hydrating. The reasons why I don't have issues with my skin is because I make sure my body washes or shower oils, just in the name oil, it hydrates the skin. So I always find that balance. Now let's do some price comparison here. Amongst all this, Olay is the cheapest. Okay, Olay is the cheapest. Second cheapest is the Naturium one, and this is a really good quantity. This is 500 ml. The Olay is 591 ml. This is huge. This is a huge container. But the CeraVe one is the most expensive of the three. Where I live, It retails for about $16 and some change. In some places it's $14. In some other places it goes up to $17. My advice is to buy this at Walmart. Do not buy this at Walmart or Target. Do not go to a Walgreens or a CVS to buy this. It's like $18. It's like $18 after tax. But this is amazing, okay? You keep this in your shower if you're back from a very long day and you don't want to go through all that process. Use your makeup remover, take your makeup off, go get into the shower, use this to double cleanse your face and take off all your makeup. It actually says here removes makeup. Where is it? Yeah, right here. It says removes makeup, okay? So it will remove water resistant mascara from your eyes. So yeah, there's that. Okay, the next thing, my next empty here is my anti-pimple soap. You guys please like the video. My next empty is my anti-pimple soap. There's nothing in it. See that? There's literally nothing in it. Now this soap works. If you have acne, if you don't have hormonal acne, if you have just regular acne, use this soap. I've been using this soap all of last year. I made a video about this soap, how I use it. I wet my face. I take the bar soap, because it's a bar soap. I rub it directly on my face. I rub. Yes. No, I don't use all three in one shower. No. I use one, then go to the other one, then go to the other one. I just interchange. But I make sure I use one entirely before going to the next one, then I use it entirely. Before going to the next one, then I use it entirely. So I am very generous with my shower oils or my body washes. Yeah, aka I use a lot, okay? And the Olay one is gonna last you longer because it lathers really well. These two lathers a lot more than this one. I've seen a few people had a few complaints about the way this one lathers, and I have to agree, it doesn't lather much, but it lathers. It could lather more, but that's just how it is. But it's really good, so I'm not gonna let that stop me. Anywho, so that's how I apply the anti-pimple soap. I wet my face, take the bar soap and rub it directly on my face. This soap is amazing. Sammy sells this soap. I will leave her phone number and a link to her website in the description box. Reach out to her if you want that soap. This is perfect, okay? It works for rashes, it works for acne. Even if you have hormonal acne, this always works for my hormonal acne. But the problem is the acne will always come back because it's coming from the inside out. So when the acne surfaces, I use this, it instantly dries the acne. The acne dries up and it goes away. But because I have hormonal acne, the acne just keeps coming back. But if you don't have hormonal acne, you only need to use this one. Like by the time you're done with this bar of soap, your acne will be gone. So my next empty here is just a mason jar. I had to clean it. I had to wash it. I couldn't stand the fact that it was dirty. I would have shown you guys a dirty one, but I didn't want to do that. So what mixture did I have in here? This is the mason jar where I mix my Easy Glow mixture that I've been using for the past 2 months. And I have good news about that video. I have been struggling for weeks to edit, more than a month to edit that video. I didn't have any space. Storage in my phone is about 2 hours of footage. I have to shrink it to like 20 or 30 minutes, but I could not import it into my editing tool. So I am paying for space, right? I'm paying for terabytes of space every month. I'm paying Apple. So I had to go to the Apple store. I went to the Apple store at the mall. I was explaining to them like, hey, look, I have space. I'm seeing here that I have about 3 terabytes of space left, but I'm unable to import and edit this 2-hour video and I need it for content. And he told me, oh, you have to delete some things in your phone. I was like, that's the whole purpose. I'm paying extra for this space so I don't have to delete anything, right? So he's like, oh, sorry, you have to delete some stuff. So I was like, you know what? That's okay. That's fine. I can do that. But if I delete things in my phone, is it going to be automatically deleted in the cloud as well? He said yes. I was like, that makes no sense. Like, my phone backs up every night because I have so much in my phone. My phone backs up every night. It backs up everything to the cloud every night. When I go to bed, my phone backs up. So everything is backed up to the cloud. So I'm saying, but what if I can just clear my phone, right? What if I just clear my phone? Everything's already in the cloud. It's like, oh yeah, if you clear your phone, it's going to be in the cloud. Long story short, I went back to my videos, all the videos that I filmed to edit for the channel. I went back in there and I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff. I had to delete a ton of videos I downloaded, that funny videos from Instagram, from TikTok, everywhere. Just I really cleaned out my phone and then deleted a lot of thumbnails that I've made over the years on the channel. Guess what? It worked. So I have space now. I'm gonna start editing that video. I was on vacation, so I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that for nobody. I need my time off. Very important. But now I'm back, okay? So I'm gonna start editing that video on Tuesday. I promise you guys will have that video by Friday. So I have to really buckle in tomorrow after work to start editing this mixture that I use. That is a mixture that I use currently, okay? I only have another quantity kind of like this left. No, I think it's in a bigger mason jar because it was the one big 1000 ml jar and this tiny one. So I've used this one completely. This is a 400 ml mason jar. So I love to save my lotion mixtures in a glass jar because I think that it preserves the ingredients. The ingredients are not going to oxidize faster if they're in a glass jar. And then I keep it in the refrigerator. So I have a little travel container that I put in lotion in there that lasts me for a week. So every week I take this out of my refrigerator, I pour a little bit in that travel size container, and I use it for the entire week. So this is the Easy Glow mixture. This is the empty of the Easy Glow mixture. That mixture is strong, that mixture is potent. I don't want to get into it too much because I need to start editing that video. You're gonna know everything you need to know. You guys know me, I don't hide anything in my videos. This is stronger than if I perish, and God, I beg. So just imagine how strong it is. Easy Glow is, first of all, a very potent base lotion, like very potent. So that's where that came from. The next one is my glutathione tube. You guys know me, I live by this glutathione terminal white tube, the black one. This glutathione terminal white. This is my ride or die. I will always have this tube around. I have to talk to you guys about something else here. I have a full one right here that I'm currently using. This is it. This is an empty. This tube is amazing. It works so well, but it's not gonna give you any reaction whatsoever. However, this tube is really strong. So if you have a caramel skin or you have a darker skin and you insist on using this tube, please mix it in a moisturizer. I will advise that you don't use this tube if you have a caramel skin or a darker skin. Use the blue one or use the orange one. Yes, it is so safe, Bill. Very safe clobetasol tube. I've never had any issues using this tube. Not one. I've always been perfectly fine using this tube. So yes, this is my favorite. This is an empty. Best of the best, okay? My next empty here is my Aveeno oil. Speak of the devil. I have a full one right here. This Aveeno oil, I swear by this Aveeno oil. I have gone through more than 10 bottles, 10 containers of this Aveeno oil at this point. I swear by this Aveeno oil. It has jojoba oil and it has oat oil. Oat oil is perfect for dry skin. Anything with oat in it is perfect for dry and irritated skin. If you have eczema, if you have rashes, if you have extremely dry skin, you need oat oil, anything with oat in it. It's super duper hydrating, super moisturizing. This oil is just the best of the best. I love oils. I love a good moisturizing oil. There's this oil, there's the Palmer's oil, there's this other oil, Dr. Teal's. I just started using the Dr. Teal's something almond blossom, whatever one. I'm gonna show you guys in my next live. Smells great, but I will always come back to this one because this is for dry, rough skin. Most times oils will tell you, oh, it's moisturizing, it hydrates the skin, but very few oils will tell you that it is for dry, rough skin. And this, it does what it says it will do. This is basically my hand cream, okay? At home, this is what I use. When I'm going out, I have the cocoa butter, the Palmer's cocoa butter hand cream in my purse that I use. But when I'm home, this is what I use to moisturize my hands. One of the things you need to do all the time to avoid knuckles, dark knuckles, is to always moisturize your hand. Constantly moisturize your hands with a good moisturizing and hydrating oil or hand cream. This is what I use when I'm at home. You can see my knuckles. This is what my knuckles look like. You can literally see my knuckles, okay? They're a little darker, they're a little burnt because I was at the beach, I was on vacay, so I have a tan right now. But my knuckles are usually super clean. You guys already know on this channel, my knuckles are super clean. I've never had knuckle problems. This is a secret. Just wash your hands. Wash your hands. Use a good hydrating oil or hand cream. Never leave your hands dry. Dry hands are a stomping ground for dark knuckles, okay? The perfect stomping ground for dark knuckles. So never leave your hands dry. So this is what I use. It's kind of expensive, but it's 200 ml and it goes a long way. I think it's about $10 now. When I first saw this, it was $6. So something weird is happening in this country. I don't even want to get into it. So our last empty this morning is my Even Whites. Yeah, Even Whites, it's all gone. This is my Even White face cream. All right, so Even White is a very strong face cream. I'll advise to only use it at night. Personally, I think you don't need to add a tube to this, but if you choose to add a tube, totally up to you, okay? But when I use this, I will use the Vit tube just to spot traits. I'm not gonna mix the Vit tube and use it all over my face. If I do that, it means there's a good reason. Like I really need to do that, but I generally don't, especially with this one. You can add a tube to OB20, to Anisa, but this one you really don't need it because it's super duper strong. Also join with the one that I'm using right now, which I just showed you. This is the Crave face cream, the Crave Shelly. This is the one I'm using now. So these two things you don't really need tubes, but if you choose to do tubes on it, that is completely okay. So you guys, I had started talking about the Aveeno oil for knuckles. I was actually getting somewhere with that. I always keep these containers because I use them for my glow oil. I was actually getting somewhere with that. So I get so many questions about knuckle treatments. Today I will show you the easiest budget-friendly knuckle treatment aside from the hand washing. When I explain my method, sometimes they sound so simple that you might think, I don't think that's it, but it is it. That's honestly what I do. I don't do knuckle treatments, nothing. Or what I do is I scrub my knuckles every time I shower with my loofahs. Scrub my knuckles like that. Just take time, scrub it. I apply my lotion on my body. I wash my hands after I apply my skin lightening lotion. Then I use my Aveeno oil as my hand cream. Throughout the day, every time I use the restroom and I wash my hands, I make sure I use this oil or my hand cream. That's all what I do. But I do understand that some people have natural dark knuckles. Now, if you have natural dark knuckles, what do? I am strongly against peeling your knuckles. Please do not go for peeling as your first result. I know sometimes your knuckle might look so bad, you panic and go peel your knuckles. I can personally guarantee you today that your knuckles will be 10 times worse. If you have dark knuckles or you have burnt hands and you peel them, they will be 10 times worse. Avoid peeling your knuckles as much as you can. Yes, Bill, many people have burned their hands like that. Knuckle treatments, I always say, if you want to do a knuckle treatment, I need to see that your hand looks really, really bad before I will make a knuckle treatment for you. So the cream I'm about to show you, I also use it as my knuckle treatment that I actually prescribe for people, and I've actually made it for people. But I'm going to show you just this base, which does fine. But if your hand is super duper burnt, you can contact me for a knuckle cream. I'll get you one. I'm not going to give you anything that will peel your hand. Pardon, ne me mélange pas. I'm not going to give you anything that will peel your hand, but we're going to fix, I'll give you a knuckle cream. So the easiest budget-friendly way to treat your knuckles without peeling your knuckles is to use your tube directly on the knuckles. And we're gonna get into that new lights. Yes, the new light tube. I just spoke about lotions that damage the skin. I spoke about new light. I spoke about how dangerous the tube is. Please avoid using new light tube. Thank you so much, dear Bill. Avoid using new light tubes. It will damage your hands and your feet even more. Avoid using those tubes as a leave-on product. New light tubes, La Bamaquas, all those strong tubes, they are wash-off products, okay? Even if you say you want to use them on your knuckles, if you apply them on your knuckles, you wash them off after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you should be fine. But in general, I do not advise new light. New light is so strong. It will peel your skin. It will give you PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Your skin will be inflamed. By the time it heals, you have PIH, and it will be 5 times darker than when you first started. You don't want that headache. Oh no, Bintu. Yeah, new light, it's not it. The only thing I adore about New Light is the soap. The soap is the best. That is the best thing that came from that line. The best. Now the New Light lemon tube, that tube is actually really, 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 really good. But that regular New Light tube, the one in the green pack, please, don't do it. So the cheapest way to treat your knuckle is hand washing, all right? But if you don't want to wash your hands, girl, I got you. This is another way. You still wash your hands. You cannot opt out of that, okay? Still wash your hands, but my advice is use your tubes. These are my favorite tubes, so these are the ones I will recommend. I will tell you some other tubes that you can also use, but these are my favorite. This one is my favorite tube that I use on my body. This one, I have used it to mix knuckle treatments or knuckle creams for people. This is why, okay? So apply the knuckle cream. I'm just gonna do this as a test. Just put a very little quantity. Apply these tubes, any tube you choose, okay? Apply the tube. Bintu, you mix new light in your face cream? Oh my God. Girl, why did you do that? I am shooked. Why did you do that, my good girl? Oh my goodness. Bintu, y'all need to stop listening to some of these liars on YouTube who lie. They will tell you, oh, I'm mixing this, it works for me. It's just a big fat lie. And sometimes it's not a lie. Sometimes it works for them. Sometimes it works for them. But the people that New Light Tube works for, it's like the 1% out of the 100% of people that lighten their skin. It's like 1% of skin bleachers that New Light works for them. A small percentage. Dear Bill, you can put it in your scrub as a wash off product. Do not mix and keep it, okay? Put it in, mix it in the scrub your body, mix it right there and then when you want to scrub. Use, and make sure you use everything. And then stay 10 minutes and wash it off. It whitened me before and I thought if I use it again, it whitened me again. But yeah, all these YouTubers lying, they're both girl. And I figured, I remember someone was telling to me that, man, you've been on YouTube for 4 years. How come, like, I only have about 8.6 subscribers? And oh, I know this person that's been on YouTube for this amount of time. They have 20K YouTubers and they've only been here for like 2 years. And I be seeing some of you in this other skincare channel pages. I see some, I be peeping I know all my frequent subscribers. You guys think that I don't know you guys, but I know you guys. I be seeing some of you on these sketchy YouTube pages listening to horrible advice. Anyway, let's finish what we're doing. We're gonna get to that. So you take the tube, a very small quantity, okay? You apply it on your knuckle. I'm just gonna do these 2 knuckles. You apply it on your knuckles like that. Oh my god, that's a lot. Hold on, let me spread it. You apply it on your, you see the quantity that I took, and I've succeeded to apply it on all 4 fingers. I'll just take this and rub it on my thumb. So you apply it on your knuckles like that. Make sure you stretch the knuckle skin so it absorbs into the skin. So you rub it in, keep rubbing it in for a few seconds, just like that. Then if this side is also dark, just use what's left on your finger and just rub on top of it, okay? If this side is also dark, just do the same thing. That is all what you need to do for your knuckle. That is the knuckle treatment that you can do, all right? Now there is a toner, Melly White, the yellow Melly White you can use to clean your knuckles. The good thing about Melly White is not going to peel your knuckles, okay? It's not going to peel your knuckles. Use it only at night. It's not going to peel your knuckles. Use it, then you use any tube of your choice. I'm going to list a few tubes here that are really, really good for knuckle treatments. Some of the best tubes for knuckle treatments are gels. You know how I always scream about gels are so strong, I will not advise it on your skin, but I will advise gel tubes on your knuckles, on your elbows, on your knees. Because those areas are so tough, that will work. So the other tubes that you can use, aside from, this is called Set You Set. This is called Set You Set. That is the tube. It comes in different colors. The colors really don't matter. This is called Set You Set. Either you use that one or you use Glutathione Terminal White, the black one, or you use La Bijanaise tube gel, okay? The gel tube, not the cream, the gel tube. Or you use Fashion Fair gel tube. You see where I'm going with this? Everything is gel tube. Use any gel tube. You can use Hyaluronic gel tube, okay? For your knuckles, elbows, and knees. Rub it directly on your elbows, knuckles, and knees. Those are the tubes. Any gel tube that you have, you can use them directly. There is one gel tube that I will advise you not to use, and it's Oranvate. Do not use Oranvat on your knuckles. Oranvate, do not use it directly on your knuckles. Usually, I've made a video on how to use Oranvate on your knuckles. Normally, you have to like mix it with Jaribu and some other stuff. You can apply it on your knuckles directly if you want, okay? But due to my recent research and recent experiences, I will tell you not to use Oranvate directly on your knuckles. Mix it with something else, then you apply it on your knuckles, but on its own, it will work for some people, but it will not work for majority of people, okay? Yeah. Should I throw it in the chat? Oh, I think I already answered that. Jamaicans still use this hash product, New Light, Biocare, Maxi Light. Yeah. And let me tell you, I'll be peeping some of my subscribers on those Jamaican pages. You guys, I see y'all. I see. Because you guys don't want to do the healthy, you don't want to take the healthy route. You just want something when someone tells you this thing is yesterday. If this thing will give you 10 shades yesterday, you hop on it. And those are the type of people that you guys subscribe to, those are the type of people that you listen to. And then you go and ruin your skin. Then you come back to me and now we have to deal with your skin, girl. You know, I'm always here for the girls. I would never turn anyone away, but I'll be seeing you guys on these pages. I'll be seeing you guys on there. Y'all are on there cutting up. I'm seeing some of these mixtures. I'm looking, it's like, you guys, are you gonna use that? I see some of you commenting, oh, this is, thank you so much. I was like, please don't tell me you're about to go make that and use it on your skin. Now, when your skin is severely damaged and you come to my channel, you come back to my channel and use a mixture that I showed you, and it's not working on your skin, now you're like, May, that mixture is not working. May's mixture is not working. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Yada yada yada. Yabba dabba do. Yeah. Where can I order Glutathione's white injection cream? Which one? The chap chap? Glutathione white injection. I think is it like this, but a white one? I honestly don't know. You'll have to check on eBay. I don't have that. I don't know if my vendor Sammy has it, but just you have to check on eBay. I'm gonna leave Sammy's information in the description box. You can check in with her. Gluta Black XX tube. Yeah, just you can use it on your knuckles too. I've heard that that tube is really strong. I have not been able to get my hands on it. One of these days, I hope, fingers crossed, I hope that I'm able to get my hand on it. This is not the XXX one. This is just the terminal white. This is just the terminal white. This is not the Gluta Black XXXXX. Okay? This is a terminal white. This is the one that came out before Gluta Black. You use it, rub it directly on your knuckles. I think that's what we're talking about, knuckles. Just rub it directly on your knuckles. Okay. Juice from the Bay. She does the same content as you on here. Yes, I know Jules. I know Jules. I've watched her. I've come across a few of her videos. I know her. Well, I know her on YouTube. I don't know her personally, but I've come across a few of her videos. So yeah, the Gluta Black, yes, use it directly on your knuckles. You can also mix it in your creams, your moisturizers. Just roll with it. Genie Gluta injection tube have a specific logo. Face Cotonou FC Benin. Yes, yes. This is it right here. Excuse me. Bill, you're absolutely right there, Bill. This is it right here. If it doesn't have this FC Face Cotonou Benin right here, you've bought the fake. In the box, you will see it on the side of the box. Yeah, you've bought the fake. Actually, I would say 50%. 50% of the markets, of products in the market are fake. This is what happens. A company produces very nice product, an amazing product. Excuse me. An amazing product, right? The product does well in the market. Almost immediately, other people start working on the fake. Then the fake is out. Then that product's reputation is ruined. I feel horrible for Nigerian brands because there are some really good skincare lotions, oils, tubes that come from Nigeria. But the problem with Nigerian skin lightening brands is they make really good products, but the second they make a good product, 2 days later the fakes are everywhere. I don't know how brands brands that originate from Nigeria, I don't know how they make money, because they will make a really, really good product, and before the blink, the fakes are everywhere in the market. It's really scary, dear Bill. It's really scary. And pure cortisol is not good. That is so dangerous. That is not good at all. So there is this, you guys know Snapchat, right? The Snapchat that I love, the blue one. Here's a secret about Snapchat. Snapchat just does not have a shower gel. Someone that deals directly with the company told me this. Snapchat does not, the real company, Lux Laboratories, Lux Cosmetic Laboratories, does not produce shower gels for Snapchat. They don't. So if you've ever bought a Snapchat shower gel, it's some other random company that made it. Whether it works, whether it's fake or not, I don't know. I've never used it. But Snapchat Diamant Bleu does not produce shower gels. They do bar soaps. And their bar soap is so cute. It looks like a little starfish and it's blue. Same thing with the black one. Same thing with the white one. They do not produce shower gels. So do not fall for the shower gel. It's some unnamed cosmetic vendor that has created that bottle, created the shower gel. Whether or not it works is a totally different story, but it's not from Lux Cosmetics Laboratories. How about Gluta Banana? So Gluta Banana, the concentrate is beautiful. The oil, amazing. The lotion, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The bar soap, I personally only know of Gluta Banana bar soap. Whether or not there's a shower gel, I don't know. But to be on the safe side, I would say stick to the bar soap. Because Gluta Banana has a bar soap. So stick to the bar soap and you should be just fine. Okay? All right. So that's how you would treat your knuckles, you guys. I got something very fun. I cannot wait to show you guys. So my best friend and I took our kids to the arcade. So they won some points in the cards, in the little debit card that you use to, you know, to swipe on the machines at the arcade. So we had some points and we went to the counter and I got jumbo cards. This is the best thing that has happened to me the entire month. Well, aside from the actual vacation, I had such a great time. My best friend, I went to vacation in her city and she hosted me. It was amazing. Like, she's the best host ever. She's the sweetest person. When I hear people always say, oh, I don't have lady friends. When I hear other women say, oh, I don't have friends who are women, I don't have friends who are girls, I feel bad for them, honestly, because they've just had so many bad experiences. They've not been able to meet a real genuine person, a friend that truly loves, cares, and respects them. And that is so sad. But I have the best friends. I have amazing friends. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyway, so we got these jumbo cards. See how big these cards are? Like, they're as big as my face. My whole face. Look at that. This is a Joker card. I cannot wait to play this. It's so exciting. It's like an actual book. Look at that. They call it jumbo cards. I don't even know how we're gonna play with this. Like, okay, let me try something. Oh my goodness. So this is it's so huge. But yeah, this is one of my souvenirs I brought back. So beautiful. And then we went to Hollywood Boulevard, we went to Madame Tussauds, I was at Malibu Beach. Such an amazing time. I had the most fun. It was great. Have you used a Purec Egyptian set? The full set? No. Lotion, serum, soap, tube? Yes. It's really good. But I am just, um, I've not used that again because there's a lot of fakes. So, um, if I can get my hands on the original, I bought mine from Sammy. Sammy sells really good original stuff. So if I can get my hand on another one from Sammy, then I could try it. But until then, I'm not trying it again because there's fake Purec everywhere. The original Purec, I don't know if it's China. I thought it was like some country in the Middle East. I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be like a Middle Eastern brand? But yeah, you guys, given that I do have a tan, I do have some sun damage because I was out in the sun at the beach. I wanted to talk to you guys how to bounce back from sun exposure. How do you manage a tan? So while I was on vacation with my best friend and her kid and my son and my kid as well, I had to stop myself at some point because I was so consumed. I was so obsessed. I was so worried about, oh my gosh, my skin, I'm gonna get burnt. But like it was really consuming me, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. I was so stressed out, like, oh my god, my skin, I'm gonna get burned. We went to Universal Studios. The whole time my entire body was covered. I had like a t-shirt that was like here. I had this sweatpants that covered my entire body. I had a pair of socks and some Converse. I had on a baseball hat. Like my skin was covered and I had slathered sunscreen on. So I was worried, but I was not too worried because 90% of my body was covered. So when we went to the beach, my body was very exposed. So I started freaking out like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? My skin, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get sunburned. I'm gonna get sunburned. All of these things started going through my mind. But then I was thinking, I'm doing this for my son, right? I want my son to have a good time. It's his first summer in the US, so I really wanted it to be memorable for him. So I had to snap out of it. I was like, you know what, that's okay. I take IVs, I wear sunscreen. So even if I have a tan, it's not gonna be so bad. But the whole time I was there, I would run into the water with my son and then run out of the water and then go to the shade, go to the tent. We built a tent. I will go under the tent, cover myself up and reapply sunscreen. So my body took a beating, but it's not so bad. I have a tan, but it's not so bad. So what is my plan on fixing that? May, why you know this? Why you know this? What did you do for you? So this is my plan on fixing it. So if you grab your pen and your jotter, jot things down, okay? Take this down. So this is my procedure to bounce back from sun exposure. This is how I treat a tan, or if I got burnt under the sun. So I go on an aggressive routine for 1 week. This is how I do it. I exfoliate my skin every day for 7 days. Every night I'm exfoliating my skin, every night. And then I use my skin lightening lotion twice a day. Normally, I only use it at night, moisturize during the day, sometimes. But usually I use my lotions twice a day. It's not advisable, but that's what I do. But during this 7-day stretch, I exfoliate every day religiously. I have a video on how to exfoliate. I'll put that in the description box as well. You can go watch that and learn how to properly exfoliate your skin for maximum results. So I exfoliate 7 days a week. And for those 7 days, I apply my lotion, my skin lightening or bleaching lotion 2 times a day. I avoid the sun like a plague for those 7 days. Those first 7 days, I avoid the sun like a plague. If I have to go outside, because I have to go pick my son up from school, if I have to go out, I am like one scarf away from looking like a homeless person. I have a video I uploaded as a short showing you guys how I bundle up before going outside. My whole body is covered. On top of that, I have a hat. I have my gloves, my UV protection gloves that I use to drive. I apply sunscreen. That's how I go out. Like I'm really, really covered up. You can basically only see my eyes sometimes. That's how I cover up my skin. So first things first, I exfoliate every day for 7 days. Second thing, I use my skin lightening or skin bleaching lotions 2 times a day, morning and nights. Third thing, I avoid the sun. Fourth thing, I always wear sunscreen. Now let's go back and revisit the first thing, which is the exfoliation. When I exfoliate, I use a strong bleaching oil. So after exfoliating, you guys remember all those oils I showed you that you can use directly on your skin? This is where those oils come in. After I exfoliate, I take those oils, those bleaching oils, and I apply it directly on my skin. Directly on my skin. Then after applying the oils directly on my skin, then I apply my skin lightening lotion on top of it. Then I apply my skin lightening lotion on top of it. So by the second week, your skin will be back. Your skin will actually be brighter. So that's what I do. That's how I navigate. Okay? Yeah. And then in cases where I have a really, really severe tan, what I do is I take this tube, right? I take a little bit, I press it in my palm. And then I use my bleaching lotion mixture with all the things I put in. I add it on top of that. I mix it and apply it on my body. I only do that for 1 week. Please do not extend it. You will ruin your skin. I only do that for 1 week. That is how I treat my skin. Main time, I'm still taking my supplements and I'm still taking my IVs. Okay? Yes. So that's how I do it. And this procedure also applies for when you start a new mixture, except for the tube part. So when you start a new mixture, you have to aggressively attack your skin with a new mixture. That's how you do it. This is the best and the most efficient way to get your skin to bounce back and to get your skin to adapt to a new mixture that you are trying out. I already exfoliate every day during very hot weather with Asante double mineral soft scrub. Avoid kojic scrub exfoliating every day. Yeah. Well, you're exfoliating at night. So honestly, my scrubs always have lactic acid in it, which are AHAs, right? If you have to go under the sun, I will say yes, apply it. But I would say yes, don't use every day, okay? But if you're not going under the sun or you have limited sun exposure, just for that week, I'll say it's okay. Yes, Caroline. You can apply the orange la 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 serum, the oil directly on your skin after you exfoliate. Yes. It lightened me. It didn't like whiten, but it really lifted up my skin. It lightened me, but it didn't give it that dramatic light. I don't know, maybe I'm just not seeing it because it's my skin and I look at it every day, but I did see a change. I did see a very significant change. I would say that. Yeah, but I had added another concentrate to it. I don't remember what that concentrate was. So you can add a different concentrate to it after you're using the whole set. So use the tube, use the concentrate, then add a different concentrate to it. You can add skin-free milk to it. Skin-free milk is not that strong anymore, so you can add it to it. Using to lighten the scalp. There is nothing you can do to lighten your scalp. The only thing you can do to lighten your scalp is this supplements. That is the only thing. supplements. That's the only way to lighten your scalp. There is no lotion, no hair shampoo, no hair oil that will lighten your scalp. As your body lightens up, your scalp normally will lighten up with it. And Caroline, honestly, that is the last thing you should worry about. Your scalp, nobody is checking for your scalp, okay? Nobody is going to look at your scalp. Anybody that looks at your scalp to see if your scalp is as light as your skin, you should not be friends. You should not know that person. You should not be in close proximity with that person because they are a weirdo. They're weird. They're acting weird. They should not be doing that. But to put your mind at ease, supplements. Those are the only way. Supplements, IVs are the only things that will like even your scalp, that will lighten your scalp. So, yeah. There's nothing else you can do about lightening your scalp. And that shouldn't really bother you at all, but I do understand. I can't tell anyone, I cannot tell you like, hey, that shouldn't bother you because you know, we all have other things that are bothering us, but I'm here to tell you that there's nothing you can do to lighten your scalp. Like there's nothing you can do. Just take your supplements. And as your skin brightens, as your skin lightens, your scalp will also work. Yeah. Deep zone. No, I have never, never in my 15 years of skin bleaching, never heard of Diprozone lotion or concentrate or Diprozone anything for hair. So the answer is no. Diprozone is actually really good for soaps and scrubs, but hair growth, no, not at all. That's a skin bleaching product. There's hair on my lip. I cannot find it. That's okay. Yeah, no. To me, that sounds like a very bold-faced lie. That sounds like a very bold-faced lie. And I think they said that because they were avoiding to tell people about IVs and supplements. In the 2000s, in the early 2000s, supplements were a taboo. IVs were a big taboo. People were hiding under bleaches to get IVs and to take their supplements. It was not a thing. People were shamed, stigmatized for taking glutathione IVs. Someone would literally just walk up to your face and tell you, oh, you're gonna die because you're taking glutathione IVs to lighten your skin. Like, people were that weird. People were strange. So yeah, I think in their defense, I think they did that, or they said that because they didn't want to let people know that they were doing glutathione IVs at the time because it was so frowned upon. So I think that's what was happening. This is one of my best lipsticks. Or lip glosses. This is the YSL lip gloss. I absolutely love it. So it's this one, then the Rihanna one, the Fenty ones. No. Glutathione has always existed. Glutathione has always existed, even in the 2000s. Well, like mid 2000s. Glutathione has always existed, but it was not as famous. What was famous was Knuckle. What was famous was Knuckle, but glutathione had always existed. Korean lip gloss, really? I thought they had is it just regular lip gloss, or because I've seen girls do Korean lip gloss, they do like some red somewhere, they blot it out and then use pink and all of this, that ombre effect, and then they put lip gloss on it. It's so pretty, but I don't know that I can do that. What Korean brands, makeup brands what Korean makeup brands sell really good glosses. Did you get done with your empties for skin line? Yes, I did. I don't know if you guys no, no, we were done with those. We were done with those, yeah. We were finito with those. Girl, I have like a whole bunch of videos of what I've done for my acne over the years, but this was one of the empties. The anti-pimple soap is one of the things I've used. Worked really, really well for my acne. But my acne kept coming back because it's hormonal acne. But it dry when the acne comes out, it immediately gets rid of it, dries it up. By the next day, the acne is dried up and it's gone. That's really, really good. Also, I have this other acne soap that's blue. Perfect. That one is even stronger than this one. But now I am on prescription medication for my hormonal acne to treat it from the inside out. So I am on spiral. So yeah. Stride, is that the my skincare is just lukewarm water and Stride face patch. Somehow it works. Oh, that's amazing. Good for you, girl. I have to jump through hoops to maintain my skin because I have acne prone skin. It's wild. My face soap can fix your regular acne. I don't, turmeric is so exhausting. It's so not exhausting, it's annoying. Turmeric works, but it's annoying. The stains, like, oh goodness, I hate it because of the stains. Like, it stains everything. Stains the wall of your bathroom, of your shower, like everywhere. If you wash it and you don't properly wash it, it will stain your towel. I cannot deal with turmeric like that. When I use turmeric in like my black soap, I I put like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon, but then I will stay up at night scrubbing my shower just because there's turmeric all over the place. Oh, South Korea. I actually have a vendor in South Korea that supplies me with glutathione and supplements. That's where I get my skincare stuff from. Well, the supplements and the IVs for now. Yeah. Yes, yes. I think that the world has gotten to discover this is like public knowledge that South Korea is really good. Asia in general is really good with skincare, but South Korea is super duper good. Japan's skincare is my favorite. Really? Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before, dear Bill, haven't you? But I don't know why they're not as famous as South Korea. But South Korea have really dominated the markets, even though their skincare routine or their products have always been really good. Actually, I think that now the topical products, only a few good ones are left in the market. They're starting to mass produce wildly. So some of the products are like starting to lose their strength. So K Beauty is rather for moisturizing. Okay. Oh, fix hyperpigmentation. Okay. They are the same too. And Japan has two brushes that make noise. Hey, it won't make noise. Oh, I think Asians are just, they're light years ahead. You know, they're light years ahead. Okay. Oh, you guys, I was also gonna tell y'all scrubs are available for sale. Yes, scrubs are available for sale. So hit me up on my WhatsApp if you would like scrubs, okay? I'm so tired. I'm not posting that this night. I'm exhausted. But I will put them up on Instagram this week. You guys, I suck at posting things for my business. Like, People come to me on WhatsApp. I'm actually currently selling skincare products, right? I do mixtures for people. I've made scrubs for people. I've made soaps for people. I've made lotions for people. I've made knuckle lotions for people. Knuckle. I have made face creams for people. All of the things. But I'm really bad at posting stuff. I think I need to do better with that, because how is everyone gonna know that I'm selling this stuff if I don't post it? But for the people who are really interested, they come to to my WhatsApp. I talk with them, consult with them, then we come up with a solution that matches, that fits their need, and then I get it done and ship it out to them. Or they're buying supplements, or they're buying IVs. Like, I be really selling to people. People buy IVs and supplements. It's just, I'm just so lazy. You know how, like, when someone receives the order, then you ask them for pictures or videos, and then you post it, be like, oh, this person received the order. I am so bad at it. I don't ask anyone for anything. And not because I don't want to, but because I genuinely forget. I forget that I'm supposed to, like, ask my clients or my subscribers, like, hey, can you please send me a video or a picture of your package after you receive it? Girl, I be forgetting, child. My main concern, did you receive it? Yes. I'm on to the next person, because I am alone, I'm by myself. So I usually don't even do messages until like Wednesday, because I have a full-time job as well. So until after Wednesday, then I have a ton of messages. I have to, like, slide all the way down, scroll all the way down, then work my way up until when I get tired, I get tired. So yes, please, if you've received an order from me, if you're going to receive an order from me, or if you're going to shop from me, please send me a picture or a video when your package arrives. I will really, really appreciate that. I have all the text messages, but I'm not comfortable posting people's text messages without their permission. So yeah, that's that. What's your opinion about Tenjun and XY brands? Mwah! That is all what I will say. Perfect. They are amazing. Tenjun is for people that want that yellow skin tone. Even Potion is for people that want yellow skin tone. But if you use other additives, other actives with Potion, it will give you a pale pinkish undertone. If you just use Potion on its own, it's only going to give you a golden yellow tone. But yes, the XY brands, that brand is strong. That brand is the face cream. That face cream can double for a body cream, if you ask me, because it is that potent. But yeah, those are really, 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 really good brands. Is Tenjun better than Potion? It depends on who you ask. But Potion is stronger than Tenjun. Better, I don't know. It depends on who you ask. But stronger, Potion. Potion is potent. I have to do a lot of school and every day, and my grades have to be 100%. Oh, well, just put in the hard work, okay? Put in the work. Make sure you're studying. Make sure you're paying attention in class. And when I was in school, I understand that in my time, there were a lot of assignments. Assignments counts for like 50 to 60% of your grades. So make sure you're acing those assignments. You're turning them in on time. You're not skipping classes, because if you sometimes when you go to class, the teacher just gives random pop quizzes, right? So yeah. You're in 10th grade. This is not a channel for children. How did you get here? You're homeschooling? Oh my God. This is, I specifically put that my channel is not for children. How are you even here? How are you here? This is not a channel for children. I don't know what time zone you're on, But child, baby, go to sleep, okay? Tomorrow is school. Go to sleep. I don't know how you made it to this channel, but this is a channel for grown folk. We talk grown folks business over here, child. You're 15, you're a baby. I'm in my 30s. You're a baby, you're a child. My son is 14 years old. You're a child, honey. You're a child. And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy your youth. Enjoy your childhood. Study hard, like I said, okay? Stay in school, study hard. Since you're homeschooling, make sure that you are very disciplined to focus on your assignments, okay? Focus on your assignments, turn in your assignments on time, and ask questions. Sometimes your classmate will make you feel like you're asking dumb questions, but don't listen to them. Ask questions if you don't understand. Talk to your teachers. They're literally there to help you. But just go in. Mami oh, mami, wahala. I know say pikin comot for outside. When I do my live, I dey really write am for Daisy no. I dey really write am Daisy. Not for kids. My content is not like if you select the right settings on YouTube, if you're honest about your age and you select the right settings and you're below 18, you're not supposed to see my video. So I'm a little bamboozled how you're here and you're 15. I'm honestly worried about that. It's really late. It's 2 a.m. Eastern time, I'm not sure why you're awake, but you shouldn't be here. I mean, it was nice chatting with you and all, but it's really late. You shouldn't be here, my dear. Very picking na helele. Mami, wandaya, sugodua. Okay, you guys, please reach out, okay? So I wanted to discuss. I'm a natural. I don't get tired at night. Well, it's not good for you. It's not. If you it's you're too young to start developing to be a night owl. It's not healthy for a young child as yourself. Okay, so I have been on YouTube. I wanted to talk about my journey on YouTube for the last 4 years. It's officially 4 years since I've been on YouTube, and I just wanted to get into that for a second. So I I don't remember when I joined YouTube, but it was 4 years ago. What is 4 years ago? 2019? 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yes. So I joined in 2020, and funny thing, they did change the age. Yes, I think saying that thing that we do. Oh no, you're in LA. Okay. You're in LA. Okay, that's good. So you are about 3 hours behind. That will leave you 12, 11, 10, 10:30. Okay. So, um, yeah. Okay, you shouldn't. So here's the first thing, right? As a 15-year-old, I'm African. And if you've ever heard about us African, we respect our elders. So don't call me bro, okay? Um, okay. So what was I even saying? Okay, so 4 years on YouTube, all right? 4 years on YouTube. Um, and last year was my 4th year. I think the end of this year will make it 5 years. 4 years on YouTube, and this has been my observation. First, burnout is real. Burnout in content creation is very real. So I have experienced burnout so many times on this channel, and I've been very transparent about that. I let you guys know how I'm holding up, how I'm doing, if I need to take a break. But more times than I can count, I have hit a creator's block. I've been burnt out. Um In 4 years, I have about 8.6K subscribers, which is not bad, but it could be better. However, I'm not focused on that. I'll tell you why. Do you know what would really make me happy though? Let me not lie. I'm focused on it. I'm concerned about it, right? What would make me really happy is if we can hit 10K. Can you imagine hitting 10K? That is gonna be such a huge surprise and a great blessing. Okay. But YouTube to me is like my virtual diary. I started YouTube as a means to vents. I started YouTube because people in the skin lightening and skin bleaching community were lying to me a lot. I watched videos, people were just lying out of their butts for no reason. They were lying about what they were using, they were lying about their skincare routines, they were lying about products, they were just lying for no reason. And it's not like they're lying because they're selling they're pushing their own products. No, some people just lie. It's like kleptomania. They just steal for no reason. They just lie. And then other times people just push their own products. Even if you're pushing your products, at least if you're showing a mixture or something, just tell the truth about the mixture. And if you get to a point where you cannot share your secret ingredients, right? If you cannot share your secret ingredients that really makes your formulation, that's okay. I have come across skin lightening channels where they straight up tell you, do this, do this, do this. When they get to that part, like, I cannot tell you this because this is my secret to my business. And I respect that. But most of the times I noticed that most channels didn't do that. They were just lying. So that's why I started YouTube. But I was on Facebook. I no longer have a Facebook because it got banned. I was on Facebook. I was just having live topics and stuff like that. I would just discuss and do my makeup. My very good friend Stacy Vance, she told me, boy, you could be on YouTube. I was like, really? She's like, yes, you can be on YouTube. And then when I came here, I was worried that, okay, I don't know how to do thumbnails. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do all these things. She's like, don't worry about any of that. Just flip your phone, put it on lock, put the camera on lock, say what you want to say. Make sure you do it in one go. Post it. So when I first started YouTube, if you go to my oldest videos, the bloopers were insane. The bloopers, because I was not editing, my phone was dropping, the sun would go up and sets. So it was wild. So anyway, it has been a long, amazing journey. It's been a long, amazing journey. However, this channel could be so much more, but I noticed why it is not. The reason why it's not, and I don't want to sound like a sanctimonious prick, but the reason why I think it is not where it could be is because I realize people like being lied to. As harsh as that sounds, that has been my experience. People love being lied to. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, in 4 years, I have learned patience on YouTube. I have learned, because to me, this is like a hobby. Because I have a full-time job. I don't make money off of YouTube. Like, I don't get big endorsements or anything like that to get paid. I get sponsorships for they send me the product in exchange for a video, but I don't get paid or anything like that. Some of the products I've advertised, they do have commission on it, but nobody usually buys them, so I don't make any commission at all. That's okay, right? I'm not on YouTube for the money. I'm very, very passionate about skincare. This is my passion. Even if I did it for like 2 years before I even got monetized, I was not making 1 red cent before I got monetized. Now, I didn't know all the tricks and all the hacks you can do to get monetized, but it is my experience that, especially in the skin bleaching community, people love being lied to. they will eat it up. And I see you guys. I see you guys in these channels and under these videos where they are lying to your behinds and you guys are eating it up in the comments. And I'm sitting there like, you know what, that's okay, because someone else could also say the same thing about MayLuxe Skincare, like MayLuxe Skincare is a bold-faced liar. Only lies are being pushed. That is true. That is so true. I know of some really good channels that they were dropping germs, right? But they just stopped posting because people were not going for it. I used to know of this one lady, she's not posted in like 5 years. I think her channel has just gone dead. At some point, she removed some of the videos or something. I don't know. She was just going through it. So this lady used to give the best advice. Is in skincare is the little, in skin lightening, skin bleaching is the little things that make huge differences. On this channel, I talk a lot about balance. I talk a lot about moisturizing. I talk a lot about the importance of making sure that you're not using 100% bleaching products. I talk about supplements. I talk about healthy lifestyle. I talk about eating habits, your drinking habits, smoking, caffeine, and all of these things. These are the little but not so little things that will make or break your skincare routine. Alcohol is the one thing that will break your whole routine. Alcohol in and of itself makes your skin look dull and dirty. Alcohol dulls the skin. It makes your skin look dull. Now, when it comes to the type of alcohol that makes your skin look dull and darker, it varies. Wine and champagne, they're not so bad, but if you drink them a lot, they will make your skin dull because they do contain alcohol. But spirits, vodka, whiskey, cognac, all those strong drinks, they will ruin your skin lightening results. Even if you're not lightening your skin, as a dark skin person, as a caramel person, even as a Caucasian, alcohol ruins your skin. It will make your skin look very dull. You will lose that glow. So those are some of the things I talk about. I talk about how you cannot smoke because smoking also makes your skin look really, really dull, dry, malnourished, and just unhealthy. So in skin lightening, it's the little things that count. I talk a lot about moisturizing. I have got a few questions about pink lips. I could come on here and tell you to make a pink lip balm with Carotone BSC. But between you and I, think about it. Why on God's green earth will you use Carotone BSC cream and apply it on your lips? Does that even make sense to you? But people come on here and lie and say, oh, they use Carotone BSC, they mix it with this and they apply it on your lips. Your lips will be 50 times darker if you do that. Why on earth will you be using a tube in your lip balm? Are you protecting your lips from the sun? So when you use Carotone BSC or any bleaching tube, mixing your lip balm, apply on your lips, when you're going outside, don't you know that your lips are getting burnt? With those chemicals on your lips, the sun will burn, will roast your lips, and your lips will be 10 times darker. When I come here to tell you guys, it's the simple things that matter. Scrub your lips. Every time when I brush my teeth, I take my toothbrush, my electric toothbrush, I scrub my lips. If you don't have an electric toothbrush, it's fine. Just scrub your lips, exfoliate your lips. I do that twice a day, every day. Do not overdo it. Don't scrub too hard. You're gonna, you're gonna crack your lips. That's what I do. I also make my lip scrubs, which I've made a video about that lip scrub. It's just sugar, honey, food coloring. That's it. If you're feeling a little zesty, you can add some lemon in it, but I don't advise it. Sugar, honey, food coloring. You can use pink food coloring, or you can use red food coloring. I use red food coloring. That is literally all what I do. My lip balms, I use color lip balms. That's what I do. So when I explain these things to people, they think it's gatekeeping, or they think it's a lie, because they're so used to all this boo boo yaya on YouTube that they see. When I talk about the importance of moisturizing and how I moisturize, you say it's not moisturizing that made her skin that way. But then you're missing the 200 other videos that I talk about how I mix my bleaching creams, how I mix my bleaching scrubs, and how I mix my bleaching glow oils. So in my 4 years being on YouTube, that has stood out to me the most. That has made the most impression on me. And I'm realizing people don't like the truth. People just do not like the truth. Most times when people come to me with their skin concerns and I tell them, listen, your skin is damaged, right? To treat your skin, we have, hi, thanks for subscribing. To treat your skin, you have to stop using any skin lightening or any bleaching products that you're using at the moment. You have to factory reset. You have to get back darker. Then we start from there, build our way up, and your skin will be immaculate in 6 months. Guess what? 70% or 80% of the time, I never hear from those people ever again. I know where they've gone. I know where they've went. Where they went. They went to that channel or that vendor that promised them heaven and earth on their damaged skin. Majority of people don't care. I will not sell to you if your skin is damaged. I will not sell you my creams. I will not. I will not sell you my creams. I will not sell you my bleaching tubes, anything. If you have damaged skin, I will not sell it to you. And that is the reason why I always get on a Zoom call. I have video calls with my clients. If you come to me and you want any lotion or anything from me, I have to see you, so I know what to do with your skin. If I see you and I see that your skin is damaged, I will tell you your skin is severely damaged. We have to treat your skin first. It's either that or we don't work. If you insist, I will let you know that this product you're getting is going to make your skin worse. It will damage your skin even more. If you insist, most times I'm not going to sell it to you. But some people are so persistent. I can count in one hand how many times I've sold my bleaching creams or lightening mixtures to someone with damaged skin. I don't do it. I just don't. And when I tell them we have to treat your skin, most times they would think that I want to give them a run for their money. Most times they would think that, oh, I'm trying to push my skin treatment regimen on them so they can pay. So this is what I tell them. I give them the treatment recipe for free. Go and treat your skin. People argue you about Cleopatra. Boy, I don't even know where to start anymore. People just can't whiten a damaged skin. Exactly. A damaged or dehydrated skin will never lighten. Never. It will only get worse. You will lighten, but you will lighten in patches. Your back will be black. Your chest just around this area is light. Your whole neck and shoulders are black, are dark. So I tell them, this is the mixture to treat your skin. I have a treatment mixture for damaged skin. I give that to anybody that approaches me for free. And I have that video here. It's my amlactin mixture. I give it to basically anyone with damaged skin. So when they come to me and they're like, oh, I want bleaching creams, I was like, let's get on a call. Let me see you. I need to see what you're working with. So when I get on a phone call with them, I look at their skin. I was like, okay, show me your elbows, show me your elbows, show me your hands. Are you comfortable to stand up? Stand, okay. You have to, I'll always tell people, I need to see your skin, so wear a tank top, spaghetti straps, and a pair of shorts, bomb shorts. Are you comfortable? I ask them before I get on the call, are you comfortable showing me your skin? And they're like, yes. During the call, be like, okay, let me see what you're working with. They will show me their legs, they show me their hand, show me their back and stuff. So then I will tell them, okay, this is what we can do, this is a regimen we can use. So when I come across people with damaged skin, I tell them head on, we have to treat your skin first, because whatever I give you will only make it worse. And when it makes it worse, you will never tell anybody the truth. You will not tell people that, oh, I went to MayLuxe Skincare with a damaged skin. You will tell people that it's May's cream or scrub or soap that damaged your skin. That is what you will say. You will never be truthful about it. So I always tell them, I cannot give you lightening lotions. I cannot give you bleaching lotions, bleaching scrubs or soap until you fix your skin. Are you willing to fix your skin? If you decide that, May, I don't have time to mix amlactane, do it for me. I will do it for you and you pay. But I give you the exact same recipe, do it for yourself. So you don't sit there and think that, oh, May is trying to give me a run for my money by saying I must treat my skin, then she's the only one selling the treatment cream. You can make this cream by yourself, but some people just don't have the time, and that's okay. I will do it for you, but I will never go on this journey, this skin lightening journey, with anyone with a damaged skin. I think that that is one of the advantages of being a small brand. Because my brand is not huge, I have time to actually get a one-on-one with my customers, right? I hope that the brand gets really, really big someday. And when the brand gets big someday, this is something that I might not be able to do, but I will try my hardest to still do it. Doing that, if the brand, when the brand gets bigger, no, if when the brand gets bigger, it will be completely out of my hands, because at that time I cannot talk to everybody, I cannot see everybody on Zoom. People will come to my website and order what they want to order. I have a website now, but then people will come to the website, they will order what they want to order, and there will be no time for me to do this one-on-one call. So I say that to say this, take advantage of this, okay? Take advantage of this. People don't understand the depths of skin lightening / whitening. They're not patient either. Whenever they get made aware that is a process they think you're speaking with, and we'll go to, yes, yeah, I'm willing to do. And let me tell you, there is a million, a gazillion, a trillion, kabillion people out there who will sell to you regardless. They don't care. They will sell whatever you want. They will keep selling to you regardless. Yes, it takes 4 years from ebony to honey combination. It takes 6 years. If you rush whitening process, you get awful stretch marks. Not only stretch marks, you're going to get really bad body rashes and acne. You're going to get very bad burns, knees, knuckles, dark feet, dark hands. The only thing that will be shiny on your whole body will be your face, and you will look like a complete caricature. So yeah, it takes time. My skin, you guys have been watching me for 4 years. 4 straight years I've been doing this. And it wasn't until two or 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, that 2 or 3 years ago, that my skin really started to come together. But as you can tell from all my videos, I took it step by step by step by step by step. If you go and start watching all my old videos, you will see that my skin was getting lighter, gradually getting lighter, until I got to a point where I realized that I'm not gonna go any further with only topicals. I made that video and I was very transparent with you guys, like, you know what, I just realized that you can only go so far with topicals. I need to start doing IVs. It was that year that I started doing, I've done IVs for about 2.5, 3 years now, give or take. It was during that year that I started doing IVs. And before I started doing IVs, I came in and told you guys, I realized I'm not gonna get to the shade that I want if I'm only using topicals, and if I push it, I will destroy my skin. So I need to incorporate IVs in it. I had always taken supplements, so I started doing IVs. Now, combining IVs, supplements, and a rigorous skincare routine. Even at that, my mixtures were gradually getting stronger over the years. I did not just start using If I Perish like 3 years or 4 years ago when my skin was still significantly tan. I started using If I Perish when my skin was significantly lighter. As a caramel person, you cannot use If I Perish. My mixtures got stronger over the years. Over several months, they got stronger. There was a time when I did not know that you have to switch lotions to get really drastic results. I did not know that. So I kept using my Francois Bedon mixture. I used it for more than a year until a few people told me, oh yeah, you need to change lotions. I don't know why I didn't take it seriously. But then I did my research and I found out that's the secret. So I started switching my mixtures. I started switching lotions. And even when I was switching lotions, I did not just go ham on the mixture. I was gradually increasing the concentrate. I was gradually increasing the concentrates until after a certain point, I started adding tubes because I realized that you cannot go far with only concentrates. You have to use tubes. So I started adding tubes. Then I started combining everything from tubes to concentrates to serums. Then I found out that I have to also use treatment tubes. Then I also found out I have to use toning tubes, like Fair and White. The Fair and White original tube is a toning tube. The Fair and White So White tube is a toning tube. It evens your skin out. So you learn as you go. That has been my journey. But I see most people don't have the patience for that, and that's why you keep ruining your skin. And trust me, there will always be someone out there to take your money. There will always be someone out there to sell to you. That's all. The current body lotion are not suitable to you. Yes, you need to switch your organic brightening body lotion such as exactly. Exactly. And I am a huge advocate for moisturizers. I moisturize like crazy. There was a time when I was not even using, I was using sugar scrubs because my skin had become so sensitive and so thin that I could not use my salt scrub anymore. And I think I'm getting to that point again. I only have a little bit of my salt scrub left. When that is done, I will stop using salt scrubs. I'll go back to my sugar scrubs. I'll start using sugar scrubs because salt scrubs works faster. The more abrasive, they work faster, and they're good for stubborn skin. But sugar scrub is nice for sensitive skin, thin skin, and dry skin because it also moisturizes the skin, hydrates the skin. So I fluctuate between my skin treatments. I moisturize for weeks sometimes. I have used shea butter. I have been using Jergens for years, which I've been very honest about. I've told you guys, like, I use Jergens all the time. I've told you guys about how my shower gels, I don't use bleaching shower gels. When my regimen is so strong, when my lotion, my scrub, my soap, and my lotion, my scrub, my oil, they're so strong, I lay off the bleaching soaps. I look for a natural soap to shower with. However, I have the glutathione mulatto soap that I rub on my body for 10 minutes. Then I shower with any of those soaps that I showed you guys. But to shower, my showering soap, it's a regular soap. Mostly oil shower oils. Yes, shower oils. Yes, you have to moisturize a lot, Anonymous. You moisturize a lot, a whole lot. However, the secret is while you're using your moisturizers and you're using your natural shower gels or shower oils, make sure you keep using your lightening scrubs. That's what provides you that really, really good balance. So I just realized it, like, oh, it's been 4 years. So I thought I would have that heart-to-heart conversation with you guys about my observations on YouTube. At night before I go to bed, I scour the internet. I am a skin lightening sleuth on the internet. I'm going around, I'm checking, I'm watching these videos. Sometimes I stumble on videos at all these channels, and I see some of you on there. You might think I don't know my subscribers. I know each and every one of you. I really do. I really, really do. Because my channel is not so big. It's very easy for me to remember your names. I remember my subscribers by names. And for those who have written to me before, they know. When they write to me, if I've not seen them in a while, I will tell them like, hey, where have you been? I have not seen you in a minute. I remember there was one time I had asked a subscriber, like, hey, I've not seen you in a minute. Are you okay? Is everything when they wrote to me on Instagram? And they were shocked. They're like, May, I didn't even realize that you noticed me on your channel, or you even know that I was there. I was like, well, I know all my people. If you have the same name on YouTube and Instagram, I will remember you. So I see you guys. I peep you guys on these channels. I know each and every one of you that go to these lying ass fake ass channels. I see you guys. And I keep mental notes of the skin conditions, that the condition of your skin when you come back to me. And when you come back to me, I will never send you. I will never be like, oh, you went to this person, now you're coming. No, I will never do that. I will always be here for the girlies. But you know what I will do? Or what I'm not gonna do? What I'm not gonna do is ignore the fact that I didn't just see you over there. I will tell you, like, I saw you under this channel. I'm sure that's where you damaged your skin. Like, we're gonna have that conversation. I'm not the most fun person, but I have a chill time where people, like, I have my moments, you know, and sometimes people can feel that over text. Sometimes I'm just really cold over text because I've had a very long day. But if you catch me on a very good day, I cannot be happy 24/7. But if you catch me on a very good day, we're gonna chat. We're gonna chit chat like girly girls. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk. Yeah. But yeah, that's literally 4 times during a year. I need to plan. I agree. Yes, completely agree. Go back to organic glutathione. Yes, completely agree. Yep. And I see people very much concerned about them redarkening. Babes, you were not born light skin. You will redarken if you stop. You'll redarken regardless. This is kind of like a messed up cult. You cannot stop. If you stop, you will redarken. Your factory reset. The only difference is how fast you redarken. People who do IVs and take their supplements, they're not gonna darken as fast. They will slowly redarken. But you who doesn't take supplements, you will redarken. Façon tu vas noircir. You will redarken like crazy. I was not born this light. And this is not my real skin tone. Yeah. So if I'm like, oh, I don't want to do skin lightening anymore because I've gotten the shade that I wanted, I will revert. You have to maintain the shade, whatever shade you have attained. You have to maintain it, or you go lighter or you go darker. That's how it is. I really hate when my olive complexion getting back. Yes. That's just because we were not born this way. We were not born this way. So if you stop, I see people say, oh man, when I get to this shit and that shit, can I stop doing? I was like, it's a free will, you can stop, but you will redarken, you will revert, because this is not your natural skin tone. You were not born this way. Tu n'es pas né brun, tu n'es noir. You're a dark skin person, you're a melanated person. and that melanin will keep coming out. That's why we keep fighting it forever and ever. This is a lifelong commitment. This is not something you do today, you don't do tomorrow, you do the next. No, this is a lifelong commitment. So if you're not willing to commit to the cause, please do not join. Do not participate. Okay? So before, when you're thinking, I just want to attain May's skin tone. If my skin tone can be like May's, I'm gonna stop skin lightening. You will go right back to where you used to be. If today I'm like, oh, I've attained my skin share, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to scrub. I don't need to exfoliate. I don't need to use lightening lotions. I don't need to moisturize and do all of these maintenance things that I do. Do you think I'm still gonna look like this in 2 months? No. Anywho, my darlings, I have to go to sleep now. It's pretty late and I have to be up tomorrow at school, so I need to wake up, go drop this boy off in school and get him breakfast and stuff. So yes, it was so fun hanging out with you guys. Oh my gosh. Please remember, no drinking. Alcohol is not even good for you to begin with. I used to be a heavy champagne person. I love my champagne. If I hear a champagne bottle pop, that is my summoning anthem. You have summoned me. It was very difficult when I started doing IVs to stop drinking my champagne. It was very difficult, but I had to. So every time when I feel like I want to have some champagne, I stop taking my IVs. I just stop everything. I have my champagne. But then I realize that when that happens, my skin takes a hit. So it's just something that I'm not willing to do anymore. And slowly, there was a time when I could not do without my champagne, but I have slowly been able to wean myself away from the alcohol, from the wine and champagne. I used to drink like a bottle of wine, but I've slowly weaned myself away from it. And it's really thanks to skin lightening, because my friends and I, we used to run through bottles of wine, run through bottles of champagne, but thanks to skin lightening, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink at all. I might on special occasions, usually during the holidays, Christmas, New Year, during the holidays, I will stop doing my IVs. I will, because it's the holidays, right? I want to maybe take a sip of champagne here, a little bit of wine there. But I don't think I would do that this holiday. I don't know. Every now and then, maybe if it's my birthday or there's like a special occasion, I'll just not take my IV that week. I will have a little drink, which I don't do more than a glass. I don't do more than a glass, but a glass of champagne. But I noticed that when I stopped taking my IVs to have some wine or have some champagne, my skin takes a severe beating. There's been several times on this channel where I'm drinking wine with you guys, right? I'm drinking wine, I'm drinking soju, I'm drinking sake. During those times, I don't take my IVs, but what I realize is as I'm drinking those things, my skin just keeps declining, because the alcohol is depleting the glutathione in my system. It's psychic. You won't darken so fast during moisturizing break. When you moisturize during your breaks, you will not darken. But if you just decide like, I don't want to do skin lightening anymore, I'm light enough forever, I don't want to do skin lightening forever, I'm light enough, you will darken. So yeah, stay away from alcohol. All right, my darlings, mama has to run. Okay, tonight I was planning to do like my makeup and stuff, but I was thinking about it, I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I cannot do that. So it was wonderful. Look at my jumbo cards. I was talking about my jumbo cards earlier. See how big they are. That's so cute. Look at that. Looks like it's like a full book. I eat chocolates with liquor. It's Christmas, right? I would not judge anyone for drinking or not maintaining good eating habits in Christmas. This Christmas, I love Christmas. Is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. So, you know, you can go off the rails a little bit for Christmas. That's okay. Yeah, but you know, you guys, it was so nice hanging out with y'all. You guys, my wig is from Stacy Benz. Okay, let me take this clipper out. My wig is from Stacy Benz, so if you like this, please contact Stacy Benz. She was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still there. She probably is. So she's in China. She does customized wigs. She makes them herself, not by the factory. She makes them herself. So you send her your head measurement, the kind of wig you want, pay your money, and then she will make it for you. All my wigs are by Stacy Benz, and she has the magic touch, magic hands. That's how I call her. But yes, thank you guys so much. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. I will start working on that easy glow oil, this easy glow mixture this week. I promise that video will be up by the end of this week. Meantime, the beginning of the week I'll have to post something else because I post 2 videos a week and then I go live on the weekend. So the beginning of the week, which will either be since I'm live today, I'm not gonna post a video tomorrow, maybe tomorrow evening or Tuesday. It'll be a different video. Then on Friday or Thursday, we're going to have the easy glow mixture. I'm already editing it. I will lock in and make sure that I finish, do all the finishing touches by Thursday night. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. That was just a really tender moment for me, talking about my 4th year on YouTube, and it was, thanks for listening to my yapping, and thanks for letting me vent about that. But yes, please subscribe, like this video, comment everything I've talked about. The videos that I referred you to, I will put them in the description box. So good night, everybody. Have a lovely week. You are beautiful no matter what shade you are. Okay, have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.